Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine. Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Stabilize! Mind the deluge. Cascade! Kamisato Art. Suyu! This is order.
Cut to the chase. Incoming. Hey! Barbados, guide us.
Solidify! Cascade! Adept back! Stabilize! Solidify! Mind the deluge. Order guide you.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. I swear by my sword.
Gather! Kamisato art. Suiyu! Solidify! Be still. Stabilize! I will have order! Cascade! Mind the deluge. Be still. Solidify!
Don't blink.
Gather! Cascade! Be still. The depths beckon.
With sword comes shadow. Barbados, guide us.
This is order.
Speed of light.
Solidify! Cascade!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Kamisato Aku. Suiyu, be still. Gather!
Don't blink! Hey!
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces when I informed them of my plans today. Panic-stricken, but unable to muster the courage to say anything in opposition.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Error.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
All I can think about is dealing.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. Error.
Gosh. Oh,
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as...
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace. If there's anything you want to know, just ask like the back of my hand. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma who... Oh, well, it's a long story. I'm told that its history is one of the most
A couple?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then, too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long...
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? No, I can't say. I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatara Suna is concerned. Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving?
Oh, you're most welcome. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but let's keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. Come on, you gotta keep it together. All right, let's.
Hey, it's them!
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last...
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh, of course.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler, remember how last time?
What did you find out? Something...
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends.
Wow. So many new details.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. Ugh. So there's no ghost story?
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
Welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do. Nahida, we're here! Traveler, Paimon, have you... Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. The balladeer? You look troubled. Is... Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? That's quite so, this puppet known as the balladeer erased himself from Earth. But how was he even... As the traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone. Nevertheless, it does make sense. So, you believe this person really... Yes. The traveler comes from a world beyond to that. So if there's anyone in the world... Paimon's having a hard time understanding this. I can only make inferences based on the information. Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old... The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve God. That power then enabled... Yeah, it just feels so Please wait a moment. I want... Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that... What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look. Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it? I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something...
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in...
Hold on. So this record...
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the... Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden.
That's incredible! What a great...
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer, this story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together... There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was... Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together. But the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it change how it wished to swallow. I will become the new moon.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer's story. It is his very own memories. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. This memory was extracted from creating a deity I buried it deep inside.
It's hard to believe that this Paimon has no memory.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail. That Conria was where your twin... We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But
this is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, so the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may never forget that even... And that is what you have been...
yeah, Mahita's right.
Good idea. Paimon...
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to... Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
What should we eat first? Hey, are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat. What is it? Have you... Why'd you jump up?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look.
Hey! Hey, what?
You mean...
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Look, if you're...
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money. I don't want to take advantage.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything.
You're welcome, I guess.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get the...
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer... Oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take... Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can... You've been following me all the way from the city. have we met before? No, we haven't met. But I have no recollection.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word.
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver the—
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. But anyway, taking you in didn't...
But I don't... No. You're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you...
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't...
You say that you're trekking across to that to train yourself.
Well, It seems more relevant in my case. To me, but these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown.
I wouldn't call it the past, but I don't like to rely on using terms like this often. But...
Oh, like a past life or...
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. Oh, you want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult, but I'll be able to handle it.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous, you nearly died because of what other people did. And many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle. Actions rooted in persistence, sometimes...
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth.
It seems like my previous
We're not trying...
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me...
Yes, it's all true.
Please, I want to see them for myself.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your,
Understood.
Thank you.
I won't hold you back. Much.
this looks like...
Right now, you're in a dream I create. These memories will show you the raw truth.
Sounds like an immersive experience.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your
We never give up halfway. Well, we had to once.
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say...
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. No, there's no way. There... You're awake. Huh. Not...
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted...
And the rest is history.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor, disguised as a mechanic. As the second in command, but Katsuragi had...
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabuki Mono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
How was abandoned?
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the—
But you can't.
Yup. We're
This child didn't have after his mother died. After leaving Tatarasu,
What happened to the child?
he died from his illness while he was—
Hey! What's wrong? Say so! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the other... The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Adept back! Stabilize! Use this first. Gather! Quiet. Let's end this quickly! I will have order!
I'm going in!
Solidify! Kamisato up! Suiyu! Be still!
Get out of here!
Let's end this quickly!
I swear by my sword!
Gather!
Go as one!
Adept back! Solidify!
Get out of
this
here!
quickly!
Everybody stand back!
Gather! Cascade! Mind the deluge! Solidify!
Get out of here!
Let's end this quickly! Order guide you! Gather!
Be still. Kamisato up. Suiyu. Solidify.
Wind, hear me.
Let's end this quickly.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I slipped up.
Stabilize. Cascade.
Yes.
Well met. The depth's back.
You can't run. Well, neither can I.
Solidify.
Breaking a sweat.
Get out of here.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. That all you got? No slacking off.
Adventure time.
You can't run. Well,
stabilize. This is order.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! It isn't time
Be still.
break yet! You can't run!
Mind the danger.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run!
Going in.
Well, neither can I. Not breaking a sweat!
Stabilize.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I see through you! You can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
I swear by my sword.
Isn't time for you got it!
Kamisato up.
You can't run!
Be still.
Well, I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! No starting off! You can't run! Well, not breaking a sweat! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! That all you got?
Be still.
You can't run! Well,
mind the deluge.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Should be fun!
Order guide you.
Get out of here.
No slacking off! You can't run! Well,
stabilize.
I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! It isn't time for a break yet! You can't run! Not breaking a sweat!
Wind, hear
Be
me.
a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Escape.
No slacking off! You can't run! Well, this should be fun! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! It isn't time for a break yet! Well, neither can I.
Get out of here.
Not breaking a sweat!
Solidify. I will have order.
No slacking off!
Going flying.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! This should be fun!
Stabilize.
You can't run! It isn't time for a break yet!
Suiyu.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Not breaking a sweat! You can't run!
Get out of here.
Well, no slacking off!
Teamwork is
How
dreamwork.
can this be? This isn't over!
Be still.
Put your my work! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just
Swear
begun!
by my sword.
You can't run! Well,
Solidify.
don't be a killjoy! We've only
Mind the deluge.
just begun! That all you got? Looks like I went too far.
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll simply send someone to fetch it. As soon as I remember what it was. Ah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the
In the original version of events, the Traveler once...
Such a creepy atmosphere. Hey, Look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
Huh. What do you have to gain from Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you...
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so.
Surely you're not.
I just can't have you getting...
I merely like... Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the... Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. Bye then. See you at the victory feast.
Poor little tongue? Forget it. Someone...
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wander...
Yes.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right, witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Gather! I will have order! Be still.
You can't. I'm going in! Get out of here! Wind, hear me! Out of my sight!
Mind the deluge.
Power flows through me!
Stabilize!
Mirror images disperse like water.
Solidify! The depths beckon.
This is Her Majesty's
Stabilize!
gift!
Order guide you!
Off we go! Everybody stand back!
Gather! Cascade!
Got you! Get out of here! Hup. Adventure time! Out of my
Barbados! Guide us!
Kamisato Ari! Suiyu! Stabilize! Gather!
Got you! Mirror images. Power flows through me!
This is order!
Are you here to play with
Solidify!
me? Let me amuse myself a little.
Adept back!
The barrier!
Gather! No escape!
Going in! I swear by my sword! You really know how to get me going.
Stabilize! Be still.
The more,
Mind the danger.
the merrier.
Prepare
Over here! Get out of here!
No escape! Gather! Cascade!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Solidify! I will have order! Leaving so soon!
The more, the merrier.
Adept back! No escape!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get out of here! Slink! Go as one!
This is getting interesting.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Gather! Kamisato Arc! Suiyu!
The merrier!
Wind, hear me!
Be still.
Shine no longer.
like we have arrived in Sumeru.
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the
Welcome. I look forward to a...
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great... Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine...
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche.
The doctor again?
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers.
Let's move on.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you...
In your eyes, are there any differences between...
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you're...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you...
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the... But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaim... I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, so I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours. You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. This is trying my patience.
Have you got all your memories back now?
Questions? The wind rises. Insignificant past! Fall. Squall and Fury. Upon the gale. At my command, you shall fall. I'm used to this. Too slow. Behold! Feeble human! Upon the gale. Squall and Fury. My endless cycle. Bow your heads. Feeble human! The wind rises. Search for it. Squall and Fury. Insignificant past! Feeble human! The wind rises. Search for it. Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned about me. But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success. This dream has...
Come on. Let's...
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just... After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people. And they might not even remember who the Sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth Lesser Lord Kusanali. You purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire.
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it. Oh right, I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up—
I'm glad you're able to think of it, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well. I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma? So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how. Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed, which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know.
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for...
Why?
Because Paimon...
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a serious name you're after...
Have you got anything? Are you sure? Oh, all right.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will
You mean the Fatui?
the doctor.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be...
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one even though the events have been erased from the world.
I see.
Huh? But...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. No nonsense. All right. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's... So we can finally go eat?
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
You mean because everyone else in—
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi Naga, the dark clouds, had then, one night, as an all these expressions of joy. Life is a story.
Let's go. Time is again.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
It's about time we had a break. As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back. Wow! Huh? Look at them. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
You sound lost, and I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of...
Huh? Is it...
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance. But for anyone else... who can say? When a small animal runs into it like a vase that falls...
Who are you?
History does not...
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing? Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that... across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Thank you very much. It has been richly rewarding to learn from you so far, and I believe my skills with the blade can go even further still. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. academia.
Did you hear what happened?
What happened?